How to multiply positive and negative numbers. Integer multiplication and division. Here's an example. Negative 24 times positive 20 equals 480. And because this is negative and positive, the sign we will use is, the answer is negative. So it is negative 480. Because negative and positive equals to negative. Another example. Negative 21 multiply by negative 10. The answer is 210. Because it is negative and negative, the sign we have to use here is positive. So it is positive 210. Negative 21 times negative 10 is positive 210. All you have to do is just multiply this one first. 21 times 10, 210. And then, you have to determine what sign would it be. Because it is the same negative, negative, it is equals to positive. So it is positive 210. Another example. 20 plus negative 10. The answer is positive 10. Because if it is positive and negative, you have to subtract and copy the highest sign number, which is positive. So you have to copy this. It is positive 10. Another example. Negative 21 plus negative 10. Because it is both negative, you have to add those numbers. So it is negative 31. Why it is negative? Because you just have to copy the highest sign number, which is negative. So it is negative. Because it is both negative, you have to add those numbers. So it is 31. So the answer is negative 31. Another example. 10 divided by negative 5. The answer is negative 2. First, you have to divide 10 divide 5. The answer is 2. And then, positive and negative, the answer is negative. Just like multiplication. Positive 10 multiply by negative 5. The answer is negative 50. Why? All you have to do is just multiply this 10 and 5. The answer is 50. And then the sign number, because it is positive and negative, the answer is negative. So 10 times negative 5 equals negative 50. Another example. How about they are both negative sign? So the answer is positive 50. This one. Negative 10 times negative 5 equals positive 50. Another example. Negative 10 divide negative 5. Negative 10 divide negative 5. The answer is positive 2. Because they are both negative. Negative negative equals to positive. Just like this one in the upper example. Negative and negative equals to positive. All you have to do is just ignore first the sign number. All you have to do is to divide 10 divide 5. Then the answer is 2. So the sign is negative negative equals positive. So the answer is positive 2. Another example. Positive 10 minus negative 5. The first thing you have to do is to change this sign into positive. Change the sign. Because it is negative, you have to change it into positive. And then change the negative sign into positive sign. So we have to rewrite those numbers. So it will become positive. And the sign here, before it is negative, it will become positive. So 10 plus 5, it is 15. Positive 15. How about they are both negative? Negative 10 minus negative 5. First thing we have to do is to change the sign. This one and this one. So we have to rewrite those numbers again. So it will become negative 10 plus positive 5.
Nice, no.
So the answer is negative 5. Because it is negative and positive, you have to subtract. That's why the answer is negative 5. How about they are both negative? If you will add negative 5. So we have to rewrite those numbers again so that we can come up to negative 5. How about this example? Negative 10 minus positive 5. We have to rewrite those numbers so that they can be both negative. So here it goes. Negative 10 plus negative 5, because we use the positive, we change the sign positive into negative, and then this one will become positive. So the answer is negative 15 because negative and negative, you have to add those numbers. So the result is negative 15.